Next on the list is the Trim Solids tool. At first glance, this looks a bit like one of the Boolean tools that we've just discussed. However, it is slightly different. It doesn't do actual trims. I'm going to take off the second trim first. So now we have trim the first solid that we select. We can flip the order of the trims while we're in the middle of the tool, and we can order a copy as well if we wish. So that's a copy of the original. Let's just work on this one. And here I've got a sphere and a rectangular slab. So let's try this. We have to be careful again which way we select. Remember that the second object works upon the first. So I'm going to select the slab first and then the sphere and data point. And it looks just the same until I drag the sphere away from the slab. And we can see that the sphere has trimmed the solid part of the slab. And the sphere remains intact. Let's undo that and start the tool again. Let me select this sphere first and then the slab. And let's see what's actually happened this time. Drag the sphere away. And now we see that the sphere has been trimmed by the slab. So relatively straightforward in that regard. Now I'm going to look at this next shape over here. And this again is a solid slab with a thinner, longer slab running through the center of it. This is one complete slab. Let's see what happens this time. I'm going to turn the second trim on. And now we have to be a little careful as to how we select things and where we select things. And this can be a little confusing as to the results. So what I'm going to do is select the near end of the horizontal slab and then the larger slab. One more data point. And we saw something happen. Let's see what's actually happened. I'm going to go to wireframe. We see that the horizontal slab has been trimmed at the back face of the large slab. And I can move this out like that. So this end of the slab has been shortened by whatever distance that was. It looks like the slab is still in place, but actually it's not. If I go to shaded view, we're actually missing something here. There should be a hole in here. And in fact, if I poke around a little bit, you'll see that there's actually a hole. And this is a display problem. I'm right now running default lighting on, meaning that all the regular lighting that we've set, the solar, etc., is not being used. So I'm going to turn that off. And instantly we see the hole. Let me do a quick rotate here and you'll see what I mean. So that is a hole right through. So in other words, the horizontal slab has trimmed the large slab, as well as having this end trimmed shorter by the large object, because we had both trim 1 and trim 2 on. So that is a little confusing. So in other words, each slab is trimming each other in various ways. So what I suggest you do is experiment with this a little more, because you have to be quite careful where you select solids and how you select the solids as to the results you get. And it's not always obvious what's going to happen. So lots of practice with that one, please. Keeping in mind that we're trimming one solid with another solid.